what she said. We're staging an intervention on your behalf. And we're also having a wake for Francine, since, we weren't really welcome at her funeral, and we couldn't really hang around for the ceremony. Yeah, we didn't get the chance to heal properly, considering that Deco kicked us all out before we could really do anything about anything, and so here we are. It's a wake and an intervention.
Wake intervention, maybe?
Ashley. A wake intervention, really.
Correctamundo.
Yep, it was my idea. Well, okay, my Iris came up with the idea and gave me all the basic contact information, but, it's basically my idea, right? Just the thing to pick you up when you're feeling down. Oh, Purr, and all the gamers are here too. Seriously, kid, you've been a damn sad sack ever since things went to 2016, which I get, believe me, but it ain't healthy. So we went ahead and rented out this place for the afternoon to bring the family back together, for you and for Francine, for all of us. And so now that you know why we're gathered here today, let's get this party started. Teo drags me into the group of friends, positioning me at the head of it all. I'm a little bewildered, honestly, but trying to defend myself all the same. Look, I don't need an intervention. This is just how things work out. We don't deserve to have nice things. The universe have decided so. Then we defy the universe, and we are going to help you defy it too. So, one by one, we're going to tell you exactly how awesome you are and why you are so awesome. And at the end, you'll be feeling a lot better, hopefully. I let out a sigh, settling in. I owe it to them and realize, and they're my friends. Ashley, more so than that even. And I know I've been lousy company, and I'm not so far gone as to deny that fact, but fine, lay it on me. I'm listening. Allow me to begin. When you first entered the Funplex, I had my doubts, but I am a naturally suspicious person, and thankfully, those doubts were easily disproved by your skill and enthusiasm. You came looking for your dream and you found it, and I swore to protect that dream, and that promise is what brought me here today. And on your very first day, you went headfirst into the most chaotic situation that the Funplex could have offered, and you did so without hesitation. When a disruptive parent was screaming at a child over something that wasn't his fault, you stepped in and dealt with it. No hesitation. Impressive. Even the issue of stolen tickets, a touchy problem to deal with when children's emotions are on the line, was dealt with effectively. And since then, you've become an event manager without goading, without prompting, showing great ambition. You turned the Funplex's fortune around, giving your all to promote it, and you made your dream a reality. For years, I was supposedly in charge of the Funplex, but really, all I accomplished were shuffling numbers around. You were the one that helped it soar. And for that, you have my thanks. You are an exceptional individual. That fact remains true, regardless of whether you can see it for yourself. How many times am I going to cry right now? Oh my gosh. Me next. Oh, Jennifer, when I came to you wondering if I should leave that job that I hated, you told me to follow my dreams. You gave me great advice, and I've never been happier. I followed suit, and I chased my own dream. You inspire me.
Hello.
Oh, it's Ben and Matt. Oh my gosh. Hello. Are we fashionably late? Ben, Matt? In the flesh.
What if?
Unless this world is a vast simulacrum. What? That we're all just brains in jars? Could be. Could be. Well, if that's the case, then Augie is the cutest little brain in a jar that we never actually met. Oh man, so true. And he brought so many cute dates to our little shop. Oh, so nervous, but in time he became part of the Twin Pine Malls family, and it is dearly meant. We come in for a treat or a read. Speaking of treats, we brought cake. We'll just be over here getting the goodies ready. Don't mind us. Oh, Naomi. Ooh, cake. I mean, my turn. Augie, you were a true friend of the Funplex, unlike the bastards who own it now. Positivity, Naomi. We are emphasizing positivity today. Right. Back at Donnawood, you convinced Gavin to get some games that I really wanted for the Funplex, and now you even brought home Wyvern Keep. What a find. You are a friend of arcade games in general, like me. And even if you don't love them at a fanatical level, like me, I know that you love them all the same. I know you're not happy with how things turned out, and I'm not really happy about it either, and it sucks, but we did good things together in the time that we had. Hamza! You're late. An event does not truly begin until Hamza makes his presence felt.
My blood burns.
Augie, Hamza understands your fury. The hated enemy of all who loves arcade has despoiled your Funplex. However, in our short time together, I saw a burning spirit within you. I accepted your offer for Wyvern Keep, recognizing that passion. Hamza would be ashamed forever if he did not intervene and raise your spirits to new heights. And that is what he shall do. Oh, also cake. Excuse me a minute. When do I get the cake? Soon, but I have to say some things first. Things that will hopefully inspire you to be a happy clam instead of a grumpy Gus. I'm a happy clam now. See how I clam happily. No. Can I have cake? From our first day at the Funplex together, you have been supportive of me. Even after I gave you quite the scare with Pinky. You didn't let that bother you, and from that moment, we've tackled many a crisis on the Funplex floor together. I've adored that when we concoct hypothetical adventures on our downtime. You are amazingly fun to be around. Remember when I stuffed you in that totally adorable maid costume? You could have fought it. But you embraced it. You were ready for anything, and you had a blast doing it. You worked so hard to make the Funplex Forever successful. I watched you put all your blood and sweat and tears into that, and it all came together just how you planned. And as the floor attendant on duty during Funplex Forever, I got to see firsthand all of the smiles that you brought to all of those people. You rocked it. I saw you helping that customer when their game crashed. Losing your high school due to faulty electronics is no fun, but you dealt with it. And you made that person's day. Even problem players like Steve were no problem for you. You took on the weirdest and most annoying problems without breaking a sweat. You're incredible. You made the Funplex a fun place to be for everyone. For the staff, the casual, and the pro gamers, and for families, and for me. I can honestly say that when you took over doing events, we've never had more fun. They've just been the best, thanks to you. Oh, and I forgot we still have some cake. I need some of that. After Ashley's speech, I hear a beep beep. There's another typo for you. I don't know if they're ever gonna... They're probably not going to worry about typos at this point because the game's been out for long enough, but after Ashley's speech, I hear a beep beep from my phone.
Hey, listen.
Can I add in my own 2 American cents? I take my phone from my pocket, prompting Iris's image to appear there, smiling away at me. You trusted me when you didn't have to, when I had already shown that I was super bad at figuring out the right way to do things. I'm happy to be your assistant, Augie. I'm learning more and more about how to be human. Thanks to you. Okay, that's it. You can put me back in your pocket if you want. I'm good. It's not all that hard to carry around my phone like this. Okay, thank you. And just when I thought the speaking was done, a lull in the wake intervention, the most important person to me takes a step forward. Do I finally get to speak for myself? My heart swells as she begins. Oh, Ashley. Wait, no. I must resist the cake. There's more that I have to say. Words can only say so much, and I mean this with all of my entire being. I love you so incredibly much. I never thought anyone would understand me or accept me for who I am, but Augie, you came along and you crushed those insecurities. With you, I feel like I can be who I want to be. Free to express myself, and I know it's difficult to see it right now, but you are loved. You are the world to me, and I want you to know that. And I know that you can rise up and defeat this feeling just like I have. And if you don't believe in yourself, believe in me who believes in you. Now I will eat that cake. And I'm speechless. I'm wondering if it's like... Well, I mean, I just spent some time with Purpur. I don't know if there's yeah, I don't know how that's split up. I guess, well, no, I didn't hear anything from the... Those were all from the employees, wasn't it? Interesting. I'm speechless. Seems Augie has some thinking to do. This is pretty normal for him when he gets that faraway look. Shall we begin the wait for Francine then? There is cake and coffee and spirits from the bar. Cake! As if in slow motion, I watched them all switch their attention from me and redirect it toward the refreshments. They're all smiling and conversing and serving cake. None for me, thank you. I'm watching the blood sugar. 2013 me, this cake is amazeballs! All we need now are some rockin' tunes to get this party on the next level. All of them are here to support me. And even without the Funplex, even after everything going wrong, after Francine being taken from us so soon, I had never really thought of myself as central in all of this. I was the outsider. The one who walked in those doors looking for a job and nothing more. And I've always been on the outside. Moving from town to town, the new kid, and never really important to anyone, not until I had settled in one place just long enough to get to know Juniper. But by then, I'd come to expect that I'd never be happy, and so when I finally was happy, and that got taken away, well, I guess that's assumed how things would go, going with the flow. But now, I don't want this to end. I want to feel like celebrating again. Change is inevitable and I can adjust. The game isn't over. Not by a long shot. I don't want this to end. I want to feel like celebrating again. I don't want this to end. I keep picking the... Oh, man. You see, I keep thinking that's the steady one. I keep thinking that's the steady choice, but I guess it's not. Okay. I don't want this to end. I don't want it to be over, destroyed by Dekonami and the lots of Francine. I just want this happiness to go on and on. Finally, I had found something solid, something real that I could cling to. I wasn't the new kid anymore. I had friends. I had love. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. Everybody looks up when I finally speak. We lost the Funplex, and we lost Francine, and it hurts. But what we have here today, I don't want to lose this. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want my friends back. Who's with me? Smiles all around. It feels good to be back. And for the next hour or so, my sadness fades away, piece by piece. We share stories, many of which I had never heard before, about the Funplex and the shenanigans that went on about it. Surprisingly, Ben and Matt spin the most tales about Francine's exploits. They've been neighbors for decades. The so-called Waketourvention gives us all a chance to heal and to bond. For all that we've lost, and all that we still have, we're still together. Despite, one little problem which nobody wants to talk about. The hour goes late and we only have this place rented for the afternoon. I can feel it in the air with that unspoken worry. Will we see each other again? No doubt we can arrange more get-togethers, but they'd all be reunions over what was lost, not really building anything new. Nostalgia, not progress. Without the Funplex or Francine, will we just fall away? That dark little thought troubled my mind as I swirl my drink, remaining quiet while the others talk. Beep beep, Augie! Hey, Iris, what's up? I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, me too. I am glad too. Do you want me to start finding you a new job? I can search while you're talking with your friends, no problem. I do need to get back to living my life, but what sort of life do I want? I want my dream back. I want a new job. Ooh. I don't think a new job would satisfy it. I want my dream back. I don't want just a new job. I want my dream. I want my Funplex. Not just 4 walls and a bunch of games, but a community. When I was a lifeguard, I'd save lives, and I made the place safe for people to enjoy the pool with friends. I'm not done with that dream, and more importantly, I don't have to be done with it. All around me are pioneers of this community, this culture. Technicians, designers, enthusiasts, inventors, people with connections. And that's when the idea starts to form. Iris? Can you search for commercial spaces, ones for lease or rent? I mean, yeah, I'm a literal search wizard. Why?
I know.
I think I get it. I step away from my quiet corner and approach the group. It's time to take back control over my dream, and that starts here. Warning: intense identity situation detected. Why can't we open a new arcade? What's stopping us? Why can't we just open up a new arcade? The crowd hushes when I grab their attention. I set my drink aside, and I step up to them. I'm serious. Why not? What's stopping us? In this room, I see all of the resources and creativity needed to make it happen. There's no reason not to do it. Is it risky? Yeah. But I'd rather take a reasonable risk than let all that we accomplished go to waste. Okay, my mind is made up. I am opening a new arcade, and if anyone wants to join me, you are welcome to. A hush falls over the crowd before 2 friends step up to join. Gavin? Hamza! Let's get started. No dire warnings about how impractical or how unrealistic this idea is? Nah. Your reasoning is sound, and I want to be involved. Simple as that. Unyielding in the face of the storm, a will of iron, Hamza respects this and wishes to bask in your unending glory. You've got my thanks, both of you. Okay. This is no longer a Waketourvention. Now this is a conspiracy.
Waketourvention.
Thank you, Ashley. A Waketourvention, sure, why not? We settled down around a table, a nice one, to discuss the future. I'm leading the show, but I don't take the spotlight. Not this time. We all have to work together to make this dream a reality. Alright, I've been recording for about an hour and a half already. I love where this is going. I'm probably close to being done with this chapter. But I've got stuff to do, people to talk to, emails to write, all those fun, adulty type things. Okay, so